Welcome to Ethiopia, the oldest independent country in Africa. Located in the northeastern section of Africa, which is also known as the Horn of Africa, Ethiopia is now divided into 10 different sections based on ethnic lines. Its capital, Addis Ababa, is now the largest city in Ethiopia and contains a population of over 3 million people. Ethiopia is composed of 5 diverse geographic regions, creating unique cultural traditions, but causing its people to separate from each other. As we take a look at Ethiopia's geographic regions, learn how its geography affects the unity of ethnic groups. The Awash River Basin is located at the core of Ethiopia. It has supported human life from the start of its existence. The river basin separates the 2 other major geographic regions located in Ethiopia. North of the basin lies the Ethiopian Plateau, and the Amar Mountains are located south of the river. The Valley of Awash serves as a reliable water source, since its start and its end remains within Ethiopian boundaries. Neighboring countries such as Somalia, Djibouti, and Eritrea make it more expensive for Ethiopia to transport products through rivers and sea. The Amar Mountains are one of the main geographic regions in Ethiopia. It rises about 3,000 meters above sea level and borders the southern region of the Awash River Basin. The ethnic group that tends to live in this region of Ethiopia are called Oromo people. These people speak their own native language, the Oromo language, but however, they have a diverse collection of religions. Only about 3% of the population continue to follow their traditional Oromo religion, while most of the population continues to follow other non-traditional religions. Although the Amar Mountains continues to separate the Oromo people from other ethnic groups in Ethiopia, it continues to protect its people from external invasions by giving them higher ground. The Ogaden Desert has been the most threatening region in Ethiopia ever since its start. It's primarily composed of Somalian ethnicities, creating a conflicting environment and a rebellious group. It lies south of the Amar Mountains and remains separated from other geographic regions due to its low land and significantly different climate. It has been fought over in a war called the Ogaden War. The war was fought in between Ethiopia and Somalia, and it eventually ended in Somalia retreating behind the border. The Ogaden Desert also receives very little rainfall, causing lots of droughts and the land to be very infertile. The Afar Depression is considered one of the most inhospitable places for human life. It is the lowest point in Africa and is also considered the hottest place on Earth, with temperatures rising to 118 degrees Fahrenheit during dry seasons. Despite these conditions, people still continue to live in this region as they have for thousands of years. The people that live here are nomadic tribes called the Afar, and they primarily speak their own language, which is the Afar language. Their religion is predominantly Muslim, and they remain united with each other to survive in these harsh conditions. Although the Afar Depression provides nearly unlivable conditions for its people, it does contribute to protection from external threats or invasions. The Ethiopian Plateau, also known as the Ethiopian Highlands, is the most fertile region in Ethiopia. Its maximum height rises about 4,550 meters above sea level, and due to its high ground, its average temperature or climate is cooler than other regions of Ethiopia. Its height also provides a useful drainage system, which is why the Ethiopian Plateau tends to be more fertile than other regions. Most of Ethiopia's food products originate in the Ethiopian Plateau, and a lot of products that come from the highlands are wheat, corn, and barley. The ethnic group that occupies this region of Ethiopia are called the Amharic people. They also primarily speak their own language, which is the Amharic language, and these people are predominantly Christian. Although the Ethiopian Plateau is similar to other regions in which it separates its people from other ethnic groups, it is the region most necessary for Ethiopia since it produces a large quantity of food products. As a whole, Ethiopia's geographic regions primarily protect Ethiopia from external threats, but also continue to divide their ethnic groups and keep them from unifying. As a result of this, many ethnic groups continue to disagree with each other in beliefs, political ideas, and continue to speak their own language, making it harder for them to bond with each other. However, if Ethiopia's geography had not been what it is now, Ethiopia would probably be under rule by another country due to its lack of protection.